My name is Neal Roper. I'm the Managing Director of Chief Chicks. We are based in Bugesera, and we have both broiler and layer chicks which we sell on a weekly basis. Changes for the workshop is to strengthen the RPIA. We need a professional organisation, and we need them doing a lot of lobbying work and a lot of support work and dissemination of information to all farmers. There should be no restrictions, it should involve everybody. So this is what this workshop is about, and I'm very pleased to be a part of it. The gaps are a little bit tricky because everyone has an opinion on this, but the main thing is the direct interface from the departments or the clusters and the RPIA, and then from the RPIA the interface between governmental departments. So information can be taken from one direction to another and then disseminated in whichever way is needed, so that all understand, and then everybody actually then has a voice and they understand what's happening in the industry. People say feed prices are going up, but this workshop will help people understand why they are going up. It's a little bit difficult because a lot of the work that is done for free for the members by the board of directors. There's no compensation for them. So one of the gaps is that I feel that if we want a professional job done, there should be recognition financially or in some means for the board and their staff to carry on their duties and push forward and be very focused on what the industry needs, or what the poultry industry needs. Other areas that we found that we felt that could do better, again, was very much towards the interface and how we communicate. Communication is incredibly important, and we need to make sure the message gets out, people understand, and people don't get frustrated. Because that doesn't help anybody. What we want is to make sure people understand why there are problems and understand when there is opportunities as well. So this is one of the great strengths that we want to bring to the RPIA. Basically, as I mentioned, I feel it has to be some sort of compensation in one way, shape or form. But also staffing. We need to make sure that when you communicate with the RPIA, you know who you're dealing with. You can't have the chairman dealing with every single person on the ground, because he will be lost in a sea of information which won't be collated into a coherent structure. So we need to make sure there is a support structure around him so that information is filtered and information is delivered. And one of the things that I wanted personally was that information on market price is informed around the poultry sector, so farmers aren't taken advantage of by people who try and get their products at a much lower price rather than passing on the benefits of price increases. We've just come out of COVID. And COVID has been a very difficult time for everybody, but the opportunity that we have coming out of COVID is huge. So this innovation structure, along with the CHOGM meeting in June, is an ideal platform to launch this, to ensure that people take our industry seriously and they understand how far we have come in the last 5 to 7 years. And we've really only just started, and I think the next 5 years are going to be by far the most exciting. And that's why we want to make sure the RPIA is emboldened and strengthened and delivers for the whole industry. In the next 5 years, nothing is predictable, but it's going to be a massive change. It's going to be huge. And all of the farms are going to become established. far more professional, and consumers are going to benefit from this development. They really are going to see a change, not only in price, but in quality. And I think it's a very exciting time to be in this industry in Rwanda. The government departments need to understand our industry is serious, and we have a very strong leader who represents us. And that, for me, is one of the main focuses here. I've enjoyed my time here. This is the first meeting of the 5-year plan, and I hope to enjoy more exposure to it over the next few months. But trust me, it's going to be an exciting 5 years. I think it's going to be a great time to be a farmer in Rwanda.